today's video, I just go for a random spin, and it becomes a bit more of a random spin. It becomes more of an adventure, and it will show my inexperience. It will show new experiences for me. It will show how I problem solve as well when an issue comes along, and it's a really fun spin. I get to spin in the evening as well, and I get to learn a lot more about my biking skills, and that's always a good thing when you're learning. That's what I enjoy most on the bike, is when I'm learning. So let's go for a spin. And in the Innovation Park is the first issue we come across, and I only went up there for just for a spin. I wasn't sure what I was going to do, and then when I was up there I made my mind where I was going to go and what I was going to do. So let's get up there and see what the plans are. And we're up here at the Innovation Park, and I'm never sure if these gates are open or not. So luckily this evening this gate is open, and I'm not sure when it closes, to be honest, but it's open like that, so it's usually okay at around to lock it. Seen a couple of cars heading out, so I was half thinking to myself, I wonder, are the gates closed? But I go on anyway, and hopefully hope that they're not, and if they are closed, then I'll find a way to get out. And I was actually originally coming down here, and I was going to go for a bit of training, a bit of practice, and then I kind of seen that the evening that was in it then as well. I was thinking to myself, yeah, maybe I'll go mark something off the list. So I have a big list. Since my bike has been waiting to get repaired, I have a bit of a big list of places to go now. It's around Waterford, some of them, and they're little cool places that I want to visit myself, to see them myself. And tonight I decided to mark one of them off my list. And but first of all, I need to go back out through the gate, and then I encounter my first issue, let's say, of the evening. So let's shoot on and have a look. Yeah, I agree, right to boo. So I was hoping the gate will be opened. Obviously it's not, so I'm hoping that there's no lock on it, and the only way to find out is to get up off the bike and go over and have a look.
Good start tonight, getting locked in. Huh? Thanks very much. An adventurous evening ahead. Yeah, perfect. Thanks very much. Gentlemen, thank you.
that was the famous Flavin's Porjo makers there, and I put in just to get a few pictures of the bike and the viaduct, stuff like that, and then proceed to go back on my journey. And what a journey it's going to be in the next few minutes. So I'm heading out here. My thought process then, when I go past here, is can I get down to the viaduct on the bike, get some nice pictures. I see a nice big green over there. I'm like, lovely. I go down this way. Bad idea. Very bad idea. Gates are closed. I can feel even the weight of the bike already. I'm like, oh, what am I going to do? So I try to turn here and make a balls of it. And then the weight of it is too much. See the slant on the hill is coming down here, so I am in a bit of trouble here, and I've nowhere to turn. And I'm thinking to myself, will I get off the bike, or what will I do? It would be great, I was thinking, if the gates opened and I was able to go down around, turn and come back up the way. And as you can see here, I'm trying to push it over a bit maybe, and maybe get that turn then as well. But at this stage I am in the shit. It doesn't look steep, that hill, but it is really, really steep. So gates open, I think, yes, I'm going in here. Turn it on. I know there's a car coming up and stuff like that, but I'm like, I can get away with this now. So hopefully I'll try to get the turn here, which you can see how close it is to the side there as well. So pull it back a bit. Here, it is a nightmare. It is an absolute nightmare. But I get it in anyway, and so I think, yes, I'm away with it. Now I am very wary that I can go down here and the gate will probably close, but I'm willing to take that chance because I'm not confident enough to turn around there. I'm not sure many that will be able to be honest. The weight of the bike was just way too much for me. But hey, that's a lesson learned, and that's why I show these, and I show any mistakes I make or anything like that as well, for other people to learn from, not for people to tell me I'm right or I'm wrong, or you should do this and you should do that. I am showing what can happen when you go into these places, and why I try to go into these places, and the lessons I learn from them as well. So anything helpful that's in the comments, pop it in. You know, I'm still inexperienced. It's a year, and I make no bones about it. And if you don't like it, then tough cookies. But that's why I've made a YouTube channel, for people to learn. Like I have learned and stuff like that, and I continue to learn, and I will continue to show these videos. And if I make mistakes, I make mistakes. And here, I am screwed because there's nothing here. I check the side over there, see if can I call anyone or that. I can't call anyone, so I have to think, how am I going to get out of here? And I come to the conclusion that I'm going to have to steady the bike up first, because it was falling down, so I put it into first gear so it wouldn't roll. That was a good thing I thought of. And then the second one, I'm like, okay, now I have to get into the apartments here and get somebody to open up the gates for me. It's the only way to do it. It's not something I wanted to do, but I needed, I was desperate, so I had to go into the apartments and see could I get somebody to help me out. Luckily enough, I got a really nice girl to help me out there, and I want to thank her very much. So if anybody knows anybody in this state, just thank the girl who helped me get my bike released. So I had the bike was too close, so I had to bring the bike back a bit, and for her to open it up and to release the Silver Rebel. So yeah, there's a bit of a sweat on early on, alright, but what I take away from it is I did not drop the bike, and that is always a good outcome. And I'm very happy about that. And I've learned a lesson, go down steep hills, and then the lad comes along that passed out the first time. And yeah, the irony of it. So yeah,
Thank you.
from a little adventure out the road to do a bit of practice to going out to see the cool viaduct, and then ended up in the jam.
Thank you.
In a private estate. So thanks to that girl again. You were absolute legend. Thank you. And all in all, a great experience. Get to spin home then in the dark. Something that I love about riding a bike in the dark. I don't know what it is, but it's class. And more lessons learned, and hope you had fun seeing me getting into sticky situations, and yeah, that was fun. But you know, it's all part of the learning curve, and like I said, I didn't drop the bike anyway, and that's the main thing. So thanks very much for watching. Deise, Rebel out.